crafty friends, this is Rachel, Crafting Mama Bear. Today's video is the long-awaited review and giveaway of the Languo acrylic markers. What I have here are all of the individual sets. There are 19 different sets that are available in the 9 packs. The largest pack that Languo has is a 240 set. So if you got all of the individuals like me, we have 171 colors. So that means there are only 69 colors that we don't have from the 240 set. All of these 19 sets match the 0.6 pen sets. Okay, all of them match, minus a couple here and there. There are some from the gray brown series that I wasn't able to find a match for, but everything else they matched almost identical to the 0.6 millimeter pens. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you some of the swatches that I made. So the heart is the acrylic marker and the rectangle is the pen. I will say the pen has kind of a kind of like a satin finish, and the marker has a very matte finish. So they have skin tone 1, skin tone 2, a sweet pink set, and they've done a pretty great job with matching all of the colors. There's a lipstick red, a red yellow set, a warm yellow set, and I was told by my contact that all of these colors are in the 240 set. This is the green set, the sage green, which is one of the new colors, or one of the new color palettes, the blue, dusty blue, purple, the mallard or the brown set, dark skin, advanced gray, colorful black, light color. So it's like one of the new ones that was released. And okay, so here's the gray brown. Here are the colors that you get in there. I'm pretty certain that these 5 will match colors in the sketch. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think these are going to match some of the ones in the sketch. These 4, I don't think we have them in any of the 0.6 pen options. And then we have the dopamine 1 and the dopamine 2. So for the dopamine 1 pack, oh, sorry, that's 2. Okay, so for the dopamine 1 pack, it had colors that matched the highlight set of the pens. And then the dopamine 2 set had all of the colors from the dopamine set in this. All right, so there are all the swatches. I do not, in my review videos, spend time showing you like swatching or how the pens work, because, I mean, I think we all know how markers work. And I think it just kind of wastes time, and I don't enjoy that part when I watch videos about this stuff. Okay, so let's see here. I have some points to go through. Okay, as far as the markers go, Languo offers 2 acrylic marker sets. There are 2 different types. There's an old one. I'll put a picture up right now, and I don't think they went over well at all. So if you see these ones, do not get them. They are not the same as what I'm sharing with you now. The ones that I'm sharing with you now have the free flow system built into them, just like a lot of the other acrylic markers that are on the market right now. The Guangna, Grasp, Just Art, all of those, they have the free flow system, and that's what we all love with the acrylic markers now. Okay, as far as the pens go, all of the markers have a color name on the cap. And yeah, there's information on here, but I don't know that it says. I mean, I guess I could translate it and find out. But another thing, excuse me, another thing with the Languo pens that they use as kind of like a marketing or a selling point for these is that there is a roller ball on the bottom of all the pens. It's not a selling point for me. I mean, I don't know if it costs them a lot of money to have this on here, but there's no like function for it besides just being able to do something like that or roll it around on your desk. I mean, it doesn't help with the ink flow or anything that I'm aware of. It's just kind of like a sensory sort of addition to the pens. So there's that. All right, as far as the markers go, you can buy them in 9 packs like I have, or you can buy them in larger sets. I believe the smallest set that you can get is a 24 set, and then they go up from there to like a 36, 63, and 81 set. From what I can tell, I'm gonna put up some pictures. Okay, if you want to get them where they come in the carrying bag, those only come in a 96, 192, and 240 set for the large like canvas bags. The canvas bags are only offered in those 3 larger sizes. Okay, let's see. According to my contact at Languo, they are not planning on making a larger set than the 240 for now. And as of now, they are not going to be offering the pens for individual sale. So if you run out of a pen that is in the 240 set and you can find it in one of these smaller sets, that'll be the only way that you'll be able to get it. And it'll be the cheapest way for you to get it if you need to replace that one marker. Yeah, for right now, they are not offering them individually. However, like I showed on this pen, there is a barcode on each one of the markers. So I wonder if that will be something that may be offered in the future. I'm not sure. All right, so I want to go ahead and share with you some of the things that I have made with these. Languo reached out to me in, I believe, June, and asked if they could send me the acrylic markers for review, and I had actually already purchased all of these. So they sent me a 24 set, and I decided that I would give that away to a viewer because I want to be nice and I want to give you guys something. So stick around to the end of the video and I will be sharing with you how to enter into that giveaway. Alrighty, as far as things that I've done with the Languo markers, I'm going to post something, a picture up here. They market that these pens can be used on a multitude of surfaces: glass, canvas, paper, wood, rock, plastic. I'm just going to be using them for my coloring books. However, maybe you want to be able to use this on another type of surface and you want to know how it works. My daughter and I went to Dollar Tree and we picked out a couple different materials to work on. This was a little wooden birdhouse. We did not, what do I want to say? We didn't base it with anything. So we just went straight on with the markers, and it took a couple coats because it's a porous surface to cover it all. But I think it covered it really well. I will say, because I didn't prep the surface, it did kind of chew up the nibs a bit, but from what I can tell, all of the free flow markers that are available on the market to us right now, they all use the same nib. So I buy replacement nibs on Temu, and they're really inexpensive, and I can use them for all of my acrylic markers when I need a new one. I know that the larger sets of the Languo acrylic markers will come with probably, I think what I read was like about 5 replacement nibs for the larger sets. But anyways, so it went on the wood, great. There's nice coverage. I'm sure if I based it with a white, the colors would be even brighter than they already are. For these, I'm pretty sure we used the dopamine. We used the 2.0 dopamine, which, if you remember, it has most of the colors from the highlights. And I am not a big neon fan, so I didn't mind using these on these projects because I knew that I wouldn't be utilizing a lot of these colors in my coloring, either color by number or just my regular coloring. So it did work well on wood. Another thing that we tried was we found this little canvas bag and we painted on it, and I think the colors went down pretty well. Again, I would probably base it with a white. Like if I was going to get really fancy with this, I would probably take like a sponge in the shape that I wanted, put that in a white paint, sponge down the design, and then once that's dry, use these over it. Just, I mean, one, you're going to save the ink from here because you're not going to have to build up as many layers to get the opacity that you want. And so yeah, that's what I probably should have done, especially for the silver and the gold to pop more. The silver, yeah, I use the same, I think I put 2 coats on all of this, and the silver definitely doesn't perform well on the tote. And as far as the inside goes, there was no sort of bleeding through the material. I put a piece of cardstock under it and it did pretty well. So they're nice to use for little projects like that. Another thing that I tried it on were some coasters. Again, all of this was from Dollar Tree, pre all the markups. So I'm hoping that these are still $1.25, but they may be $1.50 now. These I found in a round and a square. They came in a 2-pack, and it feels like stone, like one of those like wicking stone that you can put your drink on, and any of the condensation will just kind of soak up into the stone. This took the markers beautifully. I'm not sure how well it will hold up without a sealant, but it was a nice smooth texture to work on, and this would be a really fun way to make some gifts for the holidays. A clear sealant on top of it to make it last a little bit longer. But I mean, I can't scratch any of this off. The ink really soaked into the porous material really well. So that might be a fun project for the kiddos for Christmas time or birthdays or whatever. All right, lastly, I tried them on glass. I prepped the glass with alcohol, I wiped it down, and then I just swiped on the colors. And as you can see, some of the colors are just naturally more opaque than others. The purple and blue are more opaque, and I didn't go over these. It was just one swipe for each line. The silver the silver went on extremely light. Some of them you can hardly see that was on there. The gold was a nice opaque color. So yeah, I left this on here for a while, tried to scratch it. It seemed okay, like with just my nail. It doesn't seem like it's going to scratch off much. When I took water to it on a wet wipe, it was wiping away. So I don't know. I've worked with acrylic paints that are like a multi-surface paint, which this is what it says it is, and most of the time with those paints you can cure them in the oven. And I'm wondering if I were to cure this in the oven, if it would be more permanent and not wash off with water. For curing in the oven with most acrylic paints, it's like between 350 375 for 30 minutes. So I might try that and see if it changes the outcome on like the durability of this. However, if you're wanting to gift something and write something and they're just using it as like a decorative thing, I don't think it's necessarily like vital that you spray it with a sealant or even bake it to try and cure the paint onto the glass. So overall, I thought they worked great on all of the different surfaces. And lastly, I will share with you a page that I completed in Tomb 11. And let's see, I completed this page in June, and I did share it in my June completed pages, but this was all done with Languo markers and some of the pens. So I know that it's a complaint with a lot of people that their acrylic markers, they have to go over several times in order to get full coverage. And I'm sorry to say, but that's going to be it for any acrylic marker that you get. Even, I mean, if you've done any sort of work with acrylic paints that come out of the bottle, unless you're getting a super heavy body paint, like a Liquitex or something, you're going to have to put multiple layers on it. It's just the way it is. So I wouldn't say that because you have to put multiple layers on, that it's a bad product, because that's just the way it is. There are naturally some colors that are more opaque than others. Just like on the glass, you could see that the purple and the blue just naturally have more coverage than the pink and the yellow and the green. And that's just the makeup of the colors. I noticed that when I'm using blues and purples on pages, I only have to do like 2 coats, where if you're doing lighter colors like yellows and oranges, you're going to have to put, I mean, depending on if you want to cover up the line work 100%, you're probably going to have to put 5-6 coats to completely cover it. You could also use white. Sometimes when I'm doing lighter colors, I will go ahead and use my white over those areas as a base and then put my colors over, so I don't have to do quite as many layers of my color, if that makes sense. But yeah, the colors that Languo offer are beautiful. I have a bunch of different acrylic markers that I've used, and the Languo color selection is by far the most unique that I have come across in my acrylic marker journey. Okay, I think that is all that I wanted to share as far as all that goes. Okay, so now it is time for the giveaway. All right, for the giveaway, this is my first time running a giveaway on my channel, so I hope it goes smoothly. I will have a link in the description for you to go and fill out a form. I don't want to call it a form, but it's going to give you options to earn entries into the giveaway. So if you subscribe to the channel, you get 2 entries. If you go and follow me on Instagram, you get 2 entries. If you follow me on Facebook, you will get 2 entries. So, and I believe it asks for your email address. That's how I'm going to contact you. I don't want you to worry about putting this information in. I'm not collecting it. I will not do anything other than contacting the winner of the giveaway. I've watched some videos, and this seems to be the most streamlined way to do a giveaway that I have seen. So I also want to put a little disclaimer out there that YouTube is not sponsoring this giveaway. I, Rachel, Crafty Mama Bear, I am solely responsible for this giveaway, for selecting the winner, and for mailing out the product to the winner. Okay, now, what is the item that you guys could potentially win? I will pop up some pictures of what you're getting, but this is what Languo sent me. They sent me their 24 sets of the acrylic markers. I opened this up just to make sure that everything was in there, and like the plastic case that it came in wasn't damaged at all. I did not swatch them or anything. However, this is sorry, these are the colors that you will be getting in this 24 pack of Languo. Really pretty. Nice, like, starter basic set for somebody who's just wanting to get started in using acrylic markers. And I also decided that I will throw in this Cozy Times Cute and Easy coloring book that someone in my family gifted it to me, and it's super cute, but it's just not something that I think I will grab and want to color in. So, all right, for the giveaway, I'm so sorry to all of my Canadian and UK friends, because this will be a giveaway for US only. And that is because of the weight of this package, and I am covering the cost of this. No one is sponsoring this. I am covering the cost of shipping this to the winner. So, with that said, I also want to let you know, if you are interested in getting yourself some of the Languo acrylic markers, I have a referral link down below, and I also have a 10% off discount code that Languo has given me, and it is CMB10. I emailed my contact to find out if that only works for the acrylic markers or if it works for any of the Languo products, and I haven't heard back yet. So, to play it safe, I'm going to say that it's just for the acrylic markers right now. So, if you want to support the channel, just click the link, and when you purchase the markers, it will go ahead and like add it into my account somehow, and I will get some perks within for Languo to be able to use to put back into the channel. All right, guys, I think that is it. If you have any questions, please leave it down below. Also, if you could please like the video, share it to anybody that is not part of the channel, like they haven't subscribed or seen my videos, so it can get out there and more people can have a chance to enter to win. I am excited to do this giveaway, and there are more giveaways to come. So once I hit 2,000 subscribers, I have another giveaway. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, until next time, bye-bye.